Big data or soft introduction. So guys, let's start with the agenda. In this section we will start with the introduction to big data, then we'll discuss sources of big data. There are various engines or solutions available for big data, then different dimensions or views of big data, transformation of big data, then real life case studies. Then guys, we'll discuss future and career aspects. Let's start with the big data. Guys, big data is so big that have implications for everyone. Big data is transforming the way we do business. Guys, today anything and everything we do generates digital trace, like watching a movie, listening music, or playing a game, or doing shopping, whether that is online or offline shopping. All of them generates data. So guys, according to IBM, big data is not just a technology, it's a paradigm shift. Like in late 80s, we shifted to RDBMS. That was considered as a first paradigm shift in the industry. RDBMS was very nice technology, served us for more than 2 decades. But now they can't solve our problems. Now guys, we are having another paradigm shift, that is we are moving towards big data technologies. It is a fact today that without big data, business can't solve their problems. So guys, paradigm shift is a very big term, very big process that is currently going on in the industry. Let's proceed ahead. So big data wave, the wave everyone is riding. All big players, all Fortune 500 companies and many smaller ones are onboarded. Big data, this biggest buzzword. For this biggest buzzword, what industry leaders say? Let's start with the Gartner. According to Gartner, big data is the new oil. Oil, the most precious element on the planet, and according to Gartner, big data is the new oil. According to Google, a nice insight: from the dawn of civilization till 2003, mankind generated 5 exabytes of data. Now we produce 5 exabytes of data every 2 days. Till 2003, and here every 2 days. Now guys, you can imagine the volume as well as velocity that is getting generated. According to peer research, 77% of companies consider big data a top priority. According to IDC, big data market will be growing 7 times faster than overall IT market. Guys, overall IT market, that includes all the technologies, whether that is storage systems or ETL technologies or programming language or any other technology. Compared to that, big data alone is 7 times faster. Now you can imagine the future, the growth big data is having. Let's proceed ahead. Okay, just to give you a glimpse what is happening in the industry, just in a minute, guys, 4 million search queries on Google just in a minute, 300,000 tweets just in a minute on Twitter, 2.5 million pieces of contents are shared on Facebook, 72 hours of new videos are uploaded on YouTube, 50,000 apps are downloaded by Apple users just in a minute. If I take one more figure, 200 million emails are sent, again just in a minute. So guys, with each and every activity, whether it is a search engine query or an email, or it is a content sharing on Facebook or Twitter, every activity leaves a digital trace that generates the data. Now you can imagine how much volume is getting generated in a minute. Let's proceed ahead. Now let's introduce big data. Big data is the data that exceeds storage and processing capacity of conventional database systems. Very simple definition. The data that exceeds the limits of traditional systems is big data. Let's discuss one more definition of big data. According to Gartner, big data is high volume, high velocity, and high variety of information assets. We will discuss these terms, volume, velocity, and variety, in great details in upcoming slides. So guys, this demands a cost-effective solution for enhanced insights. We are processing big data for enhanced insights and decision making. Let's proceed ahead. Big data everywhere. So guys, social media, e-commerce, credit card transactions, search engines, Internet of Things, sensors, stock exchange, they are generating huge volumes of data at very high speed in different variety of formats. That is ultimately generating the big data. These are the few of the biggest sources of big data. Let's proceed ahead. So guys, if we take few facts, few figures from the industry, Walmart handles 1 million customer transactions every hour. That's huge. Facebook ingests 500 TB of new data every day. Again, a big figure. Now guys, you'll be surprised to hear a figure from Google. Google processes over 24 petabytes of data every day. I think that's the highest in the industry. Twitter tweets 400 million per day. 400 million tweets per day. NASA climate simulation uses 32 petabytes of data every day. A Boeing engine generates 240 TB of flight data every hour. So guys, this much huge volumes of data is handled by different industries. Walmart, a retailer, Facebook, social media, Google, search engine, Twitter, NASA, and so on. Let's proceed ahead. Now guys, let's talk about big data engines that are available in the industry. The journey started from Hadoop. The journey started actually from the Hadoop when in 2006 the development of Hadoop started as the sub project of Nudge. Then guys, with time we got several new components, several new engines available in the industry, but still Hadoop is the backbone of big data industry, all the big data applications. Guys, its storage system called Hadoop distributed file system is the most reliable storage system on the planet. Now with Hadoop there was a processing engine called MapReduce. It was shipped. Apart from this guys, Cassandra, a NoSQL database, HBase, also a NoSQL database that is pretty popular in the industry to handle huge volumes. Oracle also launched its NoSQL database but didn't become much popular. Apart from that, there are few solutions like Teradata, like Vertica, like MongoDB. These solutions came into the industry, but they can handle moderate size of data. HPCC, again a solution of big data, but due to its limitations it didn't become popular. Splunk became a little popular in UK market. It processes the data in real time, and actually it index the data in real time, and the data is available for visualization. But again, it is actually very costly, and it is not a solution for big data. Splunk is limited to moderate size of data. Greenplum is developed on the top of PostgreSQL, and it actually copied the architecture of Hadoop. It became a little popular, but again, its limitation is it can handle only structured data. Then guys, from the Apache only one more engine came, that's Tez. So Tez provides batch as well as interactive. Whether we are aware MapReduce can only handle batch requirements. Apache Storm, again a component that became very popular for stream analysis, real-time streaming data. Apart from that guys, we do have another computation engine, another cluster computation engine, that's Spark. So guys, these are few components, few engines that are available in the industry, out of which as I mentioned earlier as well, Hadoop still is the backbone of big data industry. Let's proceed ahead. Let's talk about V's of big data. V's, or you can understand it as different dimensions, different characteristics of big data. So guys, there are tons of V's, out of which these three V's are most important. Volume, which says size of data. If size of data is huge, it means it is big data. Apart from that, velocity. So guys, velocity refers to the speed at which the data is generated, as well as the speed at which the data is traveling, as well as the speed at which the data is consumed. So guys, if the data is generated at very high velocity, that is also big data. Third V of big data, that is variety. So guys, variety refers to different forms of data. Facebook generating data in some other format, Google in some other format, Walmart in some other format, NASA in some other format. Everybody is generating the data in different formats, different varieties. Guys, by the way, there is a latest fact. Today, more than 90% of the data is unstructured. So guys, apart from these three V's, there is a few more V's like veracity, which refers to the uncertainty in the data. Like you are getting the data, but you are not certain whether this is correct or not. There are noise on added or not. There are ambiguities, latencies. So that is veracity. Another V, validity, whether the data is valid or not for this current requirements. Volatility, how long my data is correct, valid to use for the analytics. And the last V, that is value, how much value we can actually extract out of this data. So guys, this is overall different dimensions of big data. Let's proceed ahead. So guys, what exactly is the objective of big data? One of the major objective is decision making. Guys, why everybody is running behind big data? The reason is they want to generate the insights and take the decision. Guys, before big data, the decisions were taken using the experience or gut feelings. But now we can take the decision based on the data, based on the reports. So let's discuss about the transformation of big data into decision making. So guys, the journey starts here from the collection. We collect the data, that is raw insights, raw information. We organize this data, we summarize this data, and convert it into information. Now this information is being analyzed and we get the knowledge. We synthesize this knowledge and convert it into actionable insights, which leads towards decision making. In the use case section, guys, I'll discuss few use cases about how we can take the decision out of big data. Let's proceed ahead. Big data use cases, real life case studies. Let's start with the Internet of Things. Guys, one of the hottest topic today in the industry is Internet of Things. That is ultimately nothing but a big data project. It is estimated that by the end of 2020 there will be billions of connected devices available on the planet. All these devices will be transferring the data from one device to another and generate the insights. So guys, if I give you few examples, like sensors that is available everywhere in your smartphone, to the smart vehicles, to even any of the retail store. So guys, IoT is actually going to transform our life like anything. Like if I give you one example, you need to attend a meeting in the morning 9, so you set an alarm of 7 a.m. Now guys, the traffic signal will send data to your alarm clock. Due to there is a blockage, there is a traffic jam, so that it can buzz early and you can make your 9 a.m. meeting. Pretty amazing. That's the IoT. There are tons of use cases. With time we'll discuss these use cases in great details. Advertising analysis. So guys, as all of us are aware about the Google advertisements, Google is having billions of users, and for each and every user it is showing a different advertisement. Actually guys, advertisements today are highly content driven. If I talk about early days, the advertisements were like broadcasting, like on the TV, on the in the newspaper, we gave the advertisement and that was available for all. Say a guy who is doing the agriculture, he's not at all interested in buying a laptop, he's also getting the advertisement of laptop. It was the past, but now all the advertisements are content driven. Like for me, if I'm doing googling, if I'm like browsing the web, I'll get the different advertisements based on my liking and disliking. For you it would be totally different based on your search patterns. So guys, today like all the there's big players, like whether that is Google or whether that is Facebook, they show the advertisements based on our likings and dislikings. Now you are aware that there are billions of users on Google or on Facebook, but for each and every user it shows a different and a relevant advertisements. Predictive analysis. Guys, this is one of what should I say, a unique use case. What do I mean by predictive analysis? With the help of big data, we can actually predict the future. Let's take the example, you are a retailer and you get a report that this will happen in next 6 months or next festive season, next Diwali or next Christmas. You can really make yourself ready for because somebody has told you about the future, that these products are going to be sold, these categories are going to be sold, these type of users, these cluster or these type of customers are going to purchase these type of products. You can really make all the arrangements, all the required purchase orders, you can make all the items available, and whichever item is not going to be sold according to reports, you can really provide different discounts, different offers. Guys, this is actually available today. Predictive analysis is available today. Business is taking decision out of the predictions, and it is actually giving a very good accuracy, more than 80% accuracy. Just imagine if more than 80% accuracy, being a retailer, I get a report that this will happen. I can really improve my business like anything. I'll make all the arrangements whatever is required. This is transforming the business. This is transforming the way we do the business. Customer churn analysis. Guys, this is the biggest issue of every customer facing an industry. Whether that it is a retail industry or a telecom industry or finance industry, every industry is suffering from customer churn. Let's take the example of telecom industry. With the portability, we can port from one network to another. If a network is giving issues, if there is problem in the calling or the data, we will switch to another network. If the plans, the rates of the like internet packs, it's pretty costly in a network, we will switch to another network. So guys, with the customer churn analysis use case, we can actually analyze the patterns. We can generate the reports like what is exactly the reason why customers are leaving you. With the help of customer churn analysis, we can say these are the top 10 reasons there is issue in your network, there is issue with your plans, it is very costly and so on. That's why the customers are leaving you, and you can now make the required you can take the required action. Aadhaar project by Government of India. All your fingerprints, retina scans are stored in big data, and that is available for the analysis. Telecom fault detection. So guys, there is a nice use case, I have also worked on that. So at all your telecom devices, whether that is a tower or any box, monitors are installed. So if there is any issue, you'll get the required buzzers, you'll get the alerts. But guys, there are hundreds of cases where according to monitor, this is not at all a fault. Like the device is working pretty much fine, but internally there is some issue at software level, at firmware level, or at XYZ level, which is not at all handleable via your monitors. So guys, like if I give you one example, like I'm a telecom operator and I'm having my network available across the globe, like in India, in say China, in US, Singapore, and so on. Now at any point of time there is a network issue, say out of all the countries, say in India, say in a specific state Maharashtra, in a specific city Mumbai, in a specific region say Powai, in a specific cell in Powai, if there is a network issue at 11 am, your monitors are saying it's perfect, there is no issue at hardware level. Okay, but guys, from that cell continuously the data is getting generated for the all the activities, whether that is incoming, outgoing calls, or text messages, or internet data usage. If per day, usually at 11 am, the number of calls per minute is 10,000, and on a specific day it's reduced to 10%. It means there is a fault, there is some issue, something wrong. My customers are really suffering there. But how the telecom industry were actually handling this particular issue? In the night they are collecting all the data, and then they put the data on processing, and on the next day they will get the reports, and on the next day you will come to know, oh, on these location in Powai, in this location, in this cell, say in Chennai, at this location there was some issue, and on the next day you will really be able to take the decision. You'll send the required concerned team there, and they will take the decision. But guys, this is really too late. By that time your customer will make a move to switch to another operator. If it is once in a while, say, then that's fine, but it is happening again and again, it's damn sure that your customer is going to leave you. So guys, what is the solution? Guys, the solution is real time analysis. Today we are able to collect the data in real time. As and when data is generated, we will collect that data and we can process that data. At this point of time, how my network is performing across the globe, in a specific country, in a specific state, in a specific city, in a specific region or a cell, I am having a live dashboard available with the help of big data. At any point of time, if there is any fluctuation in the number of calls or data usage or anything, we can set an trigger there that will raise an alarm that, okay, here it seems an issue. Here's a specific location in Chennai. Usually at this time the number of calls per minute is say 20,000, but this time it is reduced to 20%. It means there is some issue, and if the issue arrives at 11 a.m. and few seconds, you will come to know about that issue and you can take the action immediately. So guys, this was one of the biggest project in telecom, on which actually especially for the fault detection, I was the part of the architect team. All right, let's proceed ahead. 360-degree customer view, customer analysis. Guys, today all the industries are interested in knowing about their customers, about their liking, their dislikings, about their purchase patterns, so that they can give them relevant discounts, they can give them relevant offers. Earlier what was happening, that for everybody there is a 20% off on a specific products, but boss, it's of no use if I'm not interested in buying that product. There is a 20% off on a bread, but I'm not interested in buying. Why you are giving that offer to me? So guys, today industry has been advanced, especially if I talk about retail industry, it has been advanced to a level that it is providing user specific offer. For me there is a different offer, for you there is a different offer. Walmart, Tesco, Reliance, they have implemented this particular system. So guys, which actually this type of analysis, this type of this discount is actually improving the business like anything. Natural resource exploration. So guys, like Reliance is exploring the natural resources. So again, big data is playing a vital role in analyzing on which place there is actually the resources are available. There are tons of use cases. We'll talk about more use cases with time, guys. Let's proceed ahead. Future and careers in big data. All right, so IDC forecast suggests that big data technology and service market will be growing at 40% a year, which is 7 times the estimated growth rate of overall IT and communication business. 7 times more. It is really a very big statement. So guys, if the growth is 7 times, that is 700% more. So you can really imagine the scope for the technocrats in the big data technologies. Another research suggests that by 2017, more than 75% of the data on the planet will be residing in big data technologies. Guys, we are moving from legacy systems, traditional system, whether that is RDBMS or mainframe or any traditional distributed system, to big data. And big data is actually generating values like anything. And this is really a big figure, that 75% of data will be residing in big data technologies. According to CIO research, 80% of companies say big data is important to their ongoing business. Again, a big figure. Let's proceed ahead. Job trends. So guys, for the big data, the job trend is continuously going up, and up. And almost all the big players, whether that is Walmart or GE or IBM or Cloudera or Hortonworks, everybody is very really optimistic about big data. And this big data is going to survive for next 4 to 5 decades at least. So there is a huge scope in big data, and frankly speaking, guys, employers are hunting the big data guys like anything. And pay scale in the big data is currently highest in the industry. You can take the name of any big data technology. If you are the master, then there is really lots of scope, lots of jobs available for you. And if I compare the pay scale from the traditional technologies, it's almost 2 to 2.5 times more in big data. Let's proceed ahead. Okay, companies hiring and using Hadoop. Guys, I think we shouldn't discuss this, because today everybody is using big data. Everybody is working big data. Without big data, business can't solve their problems. So if I take the name of few IT companies, Infosys, Accenture, IBM, TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, and so on. Analytics outsourcers, Mu Sigma, Fractal, Absolute Data, LatentView, Genpact, and so on. Retailers, Reliance, Walmart, Sears, Tesco, and so on. Consultants, PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, McKinsey, Capgemini, and so on. So guys, let's talk about few more organizations. Financial institutes, Citibank, SBI, HSBC, ICICI, JP Morgan, and so on. Telecom domain, Airtel, AT&T, Reliance, Vodafone, Idea, and so on. Healthcare, Novartis, Dr. Reddy's, Ranbaxy, Cipla, and so on. E-commerce, Amazon, PayPal, Flipkart, Snapdeals, eBay. Guys, almost today the situation is like that. Without big data, these domains can't really imagine their business. If I take the example of e-commerce, if you visit Amazon or Flipkart, you will see there are lots of recommendations based on your search pattern, based on your buying pattern, based on your liking. You might want to purchase it, and they are pretty accurate. I personally have felt that yes, I'm really looking for this particular product. Alright, so guys, that's it for a soft introduction to big data.